Hello Pisces, this is a weekly reading for you. My name is Emerald Tarot. I have pre-shuffle cards, so let's get into it for the week. I'm going to start with some oracle cards. Spirits, thank you for joining us. What can Pisces know for this upcoming week, or what advice do you have emotionally for Pisces this upcoming week? The Owl Song, whisper secrets to the moonlight. Find strength in stillness. I don't know if owls are important to any of y'all Pisces, but some of y'all have been going through a really rough time, and sorry, an emotional wave just came over me. Finding strength in stillness is really important. The world is moving so quickly right now. Really focusing on, you know, if you want to moon gaze, think about the moon, meditate, watch, you know, different frequencies, or listen to different frequencies, healing frequencies. Anything else for my Pisces? The Storyteller. Stories are medicine, strengthening, and renewing. So I said this in my last reading with Aquarius, but the world is in such shambles right now. It's hard to live through this day and age. So focusing on maybe writing or reading fiction stories. Writing came to me first, so maybe some of y'all have been thinking about writing or putting out writing, reading history, you know, just grounding ourselves in alternate realms, honestly, and the stories of our past can really ground us. I'm a moon in Virgo with the house in Pisces, as well as my Mars is in Virgo in the house of Pisces. So spiritually, my emotions are very Piscean, so I feel y'all. All right, what can we get? General reading for Pisces for this upcoming week. The 10 of Swords and the Devil. Ooh, some of y'all are trying to find your way out of a toxic relationship, potentially. It could be a boss, it could be a partner, it could be a friend. It's someone who is deceiving, backstabbing with the 7 of Swords, and they're good at manipulating people with this Magician card. Spirits, any advice for Pisces on this situation? Any advice on Pisces for this situation? How can they reach the 10 of Swords where they feel like they can't be hurt anymore? Or maybe you've reached this point finally. Justice. So some of y'all have found justice in this and are now meditating, finding, you know, grounding in stillness. If you just went through this and are having anxiety troubles or PTSD, read fiction books, write, look at the moon, moon gaze, you know, go on a beach trip. It's winter, but meditate. So some of y'all have found justice or will find justice in this situation. All right, for those who haven't found justice, any advice? The Queen of Fire. Pisces are often known for being a little bit too accepting of their current reality, and they'd rather just kind of ignore their struggles and through, you know, drugs and outlets that aren't necessarily healthy. And this causes the 5 of Cups energy, which is basically the worst emotional state you can be in. So channeling the Queen of Fire, I'm going to show you this picture. It is a woman standing in her power with a snake wrapped around her, looking out, gazing out into the earth with strength. So maybe some of y'all don't have a lot of fire in your chart. Maybe you have trouble taking initiative. working out, you know, singing, doing more body exercises, talking, practicing talking, even if it's just out loud to yourself, video journaling, like record yourself talking about whatever issue you're having. You can use a voice notes app. This should help get out of the emotional wreckage you're in to find justice if you have not gotten out yet. You really need to be channeling the Queen of Fire. Any more advice? The Ace of Cups and the Page of Cups. So really tapping into spirituality. The Page of Cups is kind of this younger energy that has psychic powers, looking through a looking glass. So maybe mirror meditations, practicing spell work, water gazing, just looking at a glass of water and seeing what comes out, since y'all are a water sign, or seeing if you see any messages in the water. Basically witchcraft practices revolving around water, because the Ace of Water is in front of the Page of Water, and this will help you. The Ace of Cups is, for water, is the best emotional card to have, so this will help you out emotionally. Oop, the Page of Earth came out. Oop, that one dropped. Some of y'all are about to meet a Page of Earth energy, or, okay, I'll go through if you're about to meet someone with Page of Earth energy, like someone who's just Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, someone who's just, you know, basically a fairy. I'm wearing fairy earrings, by the way. I don't know if I like them yet. I think I love them, actually. But they're interesting. But someone who's just very down to earth, kind, a beautiful soul. The Three of Earth or Three of Pentacles came out, so this means that you may find them in a community space, at work, you know, a class, because you're the Page of Water and they're the Page of Cups. If that's not resonating with you, you are going to be seen as the Page of Earth in some sort of community space, or at work, where normally you may be a little bit quieter and more shy. So just know that people are noticing changes, and good and grounding changes in your life. Any more advice? We got Temperance, the Eight of Swords, and the Three of Cups, and the Ace of Swords at the end. So Pisces, Pisces have trouble with tempering their disassociative practices. Temperance is a Sagittarius card, so really just focusing on having healthy outlets. The Eight of Swords is feeling mentally bound and trapped, so you need to really practice meditation, breathing, drawing, something creative, a creative outlet, especially a creative outlet because the Three of Cups came out. So maybe going to an art class, doing art with your friends, having a nature day where you go out and do art with your friends. It'll help you have a mental spark, whether that's, oh my God, I'm out of this disassociative phase, or oh my God, I just had a new idea for work or for something creative I want to do, and now I can move forward in my life. Okay, so that's where I'm going to leave it, since we're almost at 10 minutes and I like the shorter readings. I'm trying to get all the signs done. So hope you all enjoyed this, and have a good day. Bye.